Strawbeary. You might remember Moriah Elizabeth's plushie from the crazy plushie makeover last year. A bunch of artists got together to create in the most chaotic of ways, resulting in Rapunzel Cupid. It was quite the journey, and this one is no different. This is a big project. We need a sketchbook. We need to plan. From Moriah Elizabeth's Color Splash series, this is Strawbeary. I asked you guys for ideas, and honestly, you are all so creative. Thank you very much. I don't know how we're gonna choose. You suggested dragon fruit, a watermelon cat, Neapolitan ice cream, strawberry punk girl, fruit dinosaur, a fairy princess, strawberry dragon, strawberry shortcake, or a video game character. And over on Patreon, a cupcake, loads of different types of fruit, a strawberry dipped in chocolate, a pink dragon fruit, or a dragon. There are so many options to choose from here. The most common are the dragon fruit, watermelon, and strawberry shortcake. I don't know how we're gonna narrow this down. First off, let's cut off this tag and get a base sketch down. We need some markers. Strawbeary is a character created by Moriah Elizabeth that combines a bear and a strawberry. So obviously we need pink, we need green, and we need to figure out what we're gonna turn this strawberry character into. I love the idea of turning it into a dragon fruit. So maybe we need a little light circle in the middle that's white with the little stuff. You know it, right? And it's already pink, like it already kind of looks like a dragon fruit. I totally see where you guys are coming from. As for the rest, I love the idea of a named princess, a little bit like last time, but I would like this project to be different. So we're turning Strawbeary into a dragon fruit fairy. And yes, I did think of green. Subconsciously, I think I did think of Tinkerbell, but then Googled Tinkerbell, and this dress that I have in mind does not look anything like Tinkerbell. It's also kind of sage green, mint green, completely the wrong shade. I think the green is going to work well because it's opposite pink on the color wheel. We also have a little bit of green on the top, gonna leave that there, make it all match. The fairy wings are going to be the same color as the center of the dragon fruit, like a creamy white light pink, hopefully. Somehow the dress will have fabric, and the wings are going to be kind of lace mesh see-through. Are we going to manage this?
Body is here, but I'm already gone. The pavement underneath my feet, the morning sun, it's all one.
If you've been here before, you'll know that this is a trust the process project. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna try. The idea is that by adding a little bit of mesh to the top and bottom, it'll look a little bit like, kind of like a tutu. Well, the bottom one will. And maybe the top will just look like the top of a dress. Maybe? Can you see the vision? Maybe, I don't know. We need to somehow hang up this character. But where? It's been a few days. The hair is very pink right now, and I kind of love it. This used to be purple, so it's looking a little bit different, but it kind of works. I'm hoping the plushie's dry. Let's find out. It's still up here. I think so. I think we can work with that. Tacky, but not really wet. I think that means it's fine. This is the fabric medium that we used last time. Got another little project going on there. You'll see that later. If it goes okay, I need to rescue it. Mix in equal parts with acrylic. I think we're going to start with white. Fill in all of that gap, and then we'll be able to imagine it a little bit better. From the second Facebook Marketplace haul as well, we also got some puffy paint. This is the white I have. The puffy paint is like tulip, I think. And I'm thinking we might be able to add that afterwards. Try and add some little detailing or buttons with it if it's like thick paint. Maybe that's an idea. Oh, this first layer is gonna look incredibly boring, isn't it? Is it not? Ooh. So it's just fabric medium and white paint. Hoping that we can just cut it off. I think that's good enough to start. There's no going back now. Oh, also, now that we're beginning, I should probably say I don't really know what I'm doing. I've only done this once before. We're just having a bit of fun here. Making a cute little character. The little arms. Ooh. Did not mean for that to happen. It's not the end of the world, but I would like some of the clear mesh to show through. Just a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom, really. Although the back is looking a little bit odd. Still have quite a bit of white here, so I think we'll put the little shoes on with white and then go over with colour later on. Treat it like a base. There's no going back if we put it in the wrong place, though. Yes, they're like little ballet shoes. Oh, we have to get them identical, though. And I guess the back should be fully covered. And this one? Maybe little gloves there as well. Oh no. Yeah, let's do some little gloves. Again, they both need to be the same shape and size though. That's the bit I'm struggling with. I think the dress is a bit bigger on this side. Can you believe there's a very important part that I almost just missed? But I don't know how we're gonna paint it. Turning them from a strawberry to a dragon fruit. I don't want to get anything on the mesh. Just gonna have to be very careful, I think. Sort of around here, wasn't it? And even though they're looking a little bit like a bride right now, that's the only part that's gonna stay white. I think it's gonna make them look even more like a bear. Maybe just a touch bigger, actually. I think that's strawberry ready to dry. They look crazy. And I think that way of hanging a plushie might be better than what poor Cupid here went through. I don't even know where to start. This is oil. Oh, green. Wait, fluorescent? That'll be transparent, right? These are the tulip paints we have. It says 3D. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, all of that. It really helps the channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm ChantelleArts. There's a new video every Thursday and Sunday, and we get up to a lot of fun stuff. I'd love to see you back here. The colour we're aiming for is kind of like a sage green. On the palette, looking pretty accurate. But as this is drying, it seems to be kind of giving sick green. Ah well, we commit. This isn't working. Why don't we add just a little bit of blue to the mixture and just continue, just keep painting over it. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Tone it a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, it's a nicer shade, that's for sure. The green is looking better. I know we said sage green, let's just ignore that. We have kind of turquoise and it kind of works, so we're gonna go with it. Right now is not looking great, so we're just gonna commit and layer. If in doubt, just keep layering. It'll somehow piece together, hopefully. It's kind of like a corset dress that I'm imagining, so we need some lines and something to give the illusion of lace. I'm thinking just a lighter color of green dotted about, little swirls, little dabs to look kind of like floral lace from a distance, hopefully. With a slightly darker colour, the lace is extending onto the gloves and a little bit on the ballet pumps. You know those little uncomfortable shoes? Yeah, that's what they're wearing. cannot believe I thought we were done. Completely forgot this fairy is a dragon fruit now. It needs to be pretty white. The center that kind of makes it look like a bear. And we need dots. How did I completely miss that? This white is looking nowhere near white enough. So hopefully another layer is gonna fix that. And whilst we're here, maybe white could make it look a little bit more like lace. Little dabbing all over the mesh.
I met you last December. Well, I think it was your arm around my shoulder with no care at all. You stayed cool, calm, collected, just playing dumb. Who'd have thought?
Moving on to the 4 tulip paints I own. This is from the second Facebook Marketplace haul on the channel, and I have never used these paints before. I don't know if they're thick, I don't know if they're runny. The answer is yes, it does both. Unfortunately, you can see all those lovely little dabs that then smudged a little bit on the other side because we're using the metallic and adding pink on top. The metallic is pretty brown, and I'm hoping that this pink is going to make it blend a little bit better because right now it kind of looks like studs. It's not quite the vibe, but yes, the pink paint is a lot more runny. So you can see it's a little bit smudged already. The blue is a different texture as well. It's always difficult trying a new art supply, but they have a lot of potential. Honestly, I think these could be fun for a lot of different projects. If you have any ideas, I would love to know. Pop them below because I really don't know how these are intended to be used. But as buttons, look how cool they look. And now it's time to dry again. We have this and this. Next up, we need to make the wings. It's probably going to take a few days to dry, so we should try and piece this together now. Thinking perhaps kind of like that. We've only got enough wire for the top wings. Can we bend it down? Okay, we need to tighten this. Can we just grab that and do another twist if we can? We need it to be the same size, really. Are we seeing the vision? And then if we go underneath, I'm thinking do that, but then have a little bit of excess at the bottom. I think it being bunched up will be absolutely fine. It will just look a bit delicate. Get the glue and let's somehow piece this together.
And I've been searching, waiting for the right time. You left early, something about your brother's flight. I just wanna tell you what's on my mind. How do we get here and how do we stay? I don't wanna rush things, but I don't wanna wait for you. How do I know that?
Hello, we're back. I think the little fairy wings might be dry, so we need to paint them. I guess mix like a nice pastel pink, and we could always use some of the tulip paint. There was a purple one we didn't use, and I think that might work for the wings. This could be quite simple. Obviously, it needs to be glued together and stay together and then dry. And then be sealed like a week later when the tulip paint has finally dried. It takes like 72 hours. What is that? I'm hoping that this will just be tacky and not actually pick up anything. Start with some white, a little bit of the same red, and fabric medium. We're looking for a nice light pink because this is the paint that's going on top. It's pearl. I don't really know what that means. I presume it's a slightly different finish, but we haven't used this color yet. Oh, maybe we should leave it like that, actually, not completely mix it in. Spice it up a little. I wonder if a frayed brush might be better. Now, this one, bear with me on this, it's intentional. Like, this is my dabby brush. That's why it looks like that, but it means you can just use one of them rather than destroying other ones. So a little dab, see what happens. Maybe it's a bit too wet. Let me dry it off a touch. Oh yes, that's better. So we want to do around around the edges, cover that wire a little bit. Might have to go quite a bit round just to cover it actually. Further apart, a little bit lighter towards the middle, as long as the wire is mostly covered. Okay, that is the first wing. I guess we can always mix it a little bit darker afterwards. We just want to make sure we keep that colour for all of them. I think it's covering the wire okay though, isn't it? Maybe. We'll see how it dries. We're gonna have to bring it up here just to cover the wire there. I guess we need to cover the hairband as well. And then we've got the little ones. Okay, I'm running out of space to hold it now. Although I think the colours have kind of mixed together now and we've created like a lovely shade. It's on my wall. It's not quite what I was going for. And I guess we'll just do some dabs on the back as well here. Yeah, see that colour there is so much darker. We need to mix some more of that. What if we just do a little bit of red with the fabric medium? I wonder if it's going to go really dark. Ooh, that is red. Okay, unfortunately I've picked up some of that green. A little bit of red in the edges. This side definitely needs that. Yeah, just blend it out a little bit. To be honest, I'm just hoping this is going to somehow piece together when it's glued on the plushie, because right now it's not really looking like wings. Let's just pop some on the back. And I think we'll leave this to dry a little bit before going in and adding some of the lines. That's both sides painted and left to dry for several days. Now it's finally time to glue on those wings. And right now I am just hoping this is gonna work. Maybe if we weigh it down? For these kind of 3D projects on the channel, it doesn't matter if we're using fabric or clay, I will always resort to super glue. At this point, it's a staple because all that's left is varnish. We need to seal all of this paint in. Every project is so special, I want to keep it for the years to come, so don't forget to seal the art you create. It's super important, so make sure you do it. And if you want to see any other 3D projects, make sure you head over to the playlist that's below. Are you ready? Now that Strawbeary is a dragon fruit fairy, I think they need a new name. Any ideas? Pop them below. This has been so much fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye bye.